The anime The World's Finest Assassin gets reincarnated in another world as an aristocrat begins with our protagonist, Lugh, and his companions accepting a contract to assassinate corrupt nobles who are involved in a slave auction. Lugh, a skilled assassin, demonstrates his abilities as he eliminates members of a crime syndicate in a flashback to his previous life. In the flashback, we see Lugh simultaneously training a rookie assassin and taking down his enemies. As Lugh and the rookie try to escape, they are unexpectedly confronted by a drone, forcing them to think quickly and come up with an improvised plan to evade it. As day breaks, Lugh contacts his organization and announces his intention to retire from the assassin profession. He desires to become a mentor to future assassins in Japan. Lugh and the rookie manage to acquire fake passports and make their way to a nearby airport, where they board a flight to Japan. However, their journey takes a dark turn when their plane is attacked by a fighter jet dispatched by their own organization. Lugh realizes that he has been betrayed and set up by the very organization he dedicated his life to. As a result of the attack, Lugh dies. In the afterlife, Lugh encounters a goddess who presents him with a choice. He can either be reborn as an entirely different person or accept her request and be reborn with his memories intact. The goddess explains that she requires Lugh's skills to assassinate the hero of another world. Recognizing the opportunity for revenge against the organization that betrayed him, Lugh chooses to accept the goddess's request and is reborn in a new world as an aristocrat, retaining his memories and skills from his previous life. After accepting the goddess's request to kill the hero in order to experience the happiness he lacked in his previous life, Lugh is reborn as a child of the Tuatha Dé. Lugh is granted special powers and abilities by the goddess, but with a strict deadline. He is informed that he has only 18 years from his birth to assassinate the hero before the hero brings chaos to the new world. However, the goddess hints at a slim possibility of saving the world without resorting to killing the hero. As Lugh grows, he shows remarkable skills as an expert hunter and cook, showcasing his adaptability and resourcefulness. His physical growth is carefully observed by his father, who determines that Lugh is ready for a special surgery that will grant him the ability to perceive magic in people and environments. This surgery is a significant step in enhancing Lugh's abilities as an assassin. Lugh successfully undergoes the mystical eye surgery, a skill passed down through generations in the Tuatha Dé family. With his newfound ability to perceive magic, Lugh's father promises to teach him the intricacies of the surgery when the time is right. In addition to his physical and magical training, Lugh's father arranges for a magic teacher named Daya Vicone to further hone his skills. Daya becomes Lugh's mentor and guides him in the world of magic, unlocking his potential and expanding his understanding of the mystical arts. Daya presents Lugh with a special gemstone called a Far Stone, which is designed to measure a person's magical capacity. However, Lugh's magical power proves to be so immense that the Far Stone ends up exploding. This unexpected outcome sparks an idea in Lugh's mind. He realizes that Far Stones can be used as makeshift grenades, harnessing their explosive properties to his advantage. As the weeks go by, Lugh and Daya grow emotionally attached to each other. Lugh's exceptional aptitude for learning becomes evident, as he not only masters the art of synthesizing metals, but also develops the skill to create weapons. Lugh and Daya even collaborate in creating new spells, showcasing their strong bond and shared passion for magical exploration. On their last night together, Lugh expresses his gratitude to Daya by presenting her with a titanium knife as a token of appreciation for being his teacher. In return, Daya entrusts Lugh with her personal Far Stone, symbolizing the connection they have forged. With Daya's departure, Lugh's father deems it appropriate for Lugh to carry out his first assassination. He explains the principles and methods of the House of Tuatha Dé, emphasizing the importance of discerning guilt and ensuring a painless death for their targets. Lugh's first target is a woman accused of multiple crimes who pleads innocence. Lugh, relying on his keen intuition and training, sees through her lies and understands her true guilt. With the knowledge that the woman is deceiving them, Lugh kills her swiftly and without causing unnecessary suffering. The next day, Lugh searches for a capable personal servant and assistant in his mission as an assassin. Utilizing his mana vision, Lugh seeks out someone who possesses the necessary skills and qualities to assist him in his task. Lugh's search leads him to Tart, a girl hailing from a poor background who had journeyed to the Tuatha Dé region in search of a better life. Lugh discovers her potential and deems her the ideal candidate for the position he envisions. Their first encounter occurs when Lugh saves Tart from a pack of wolves, demonstrating his skill in protecting her from harm. Impressed by Tart's resilience and potential, Lugh brings her to his home and seeks permission from his father to train her as an assassin. Recognizing her determination and the value she can bring to their cause, Lugh's father grants his approval. As time passes, Tart undergoes rigorous training under Lugh's guidance. By the time Lugh reaches the age of 12, Tart excels in spear fighting but struggles with smaller weapons like knives. Recognizing the need to address this limitation, Lugh creates a special retractable spear designed for Tart. This innovative weapon allows her to conceal it beneath her clothing, providing her with both stealth and versatility during assassinations. With Tart now equipped with a reliable weapon, Lugh considers her a valuable asset in his mission to eliminate the hero. He believes her skills and dedication will contribute significantly to their success in accomplishing their shared goal. Lugh proudly presents his collection of far stones, a result of the spells Daya had taught him. This achievement serves as evidence that Lugh has been diligently observing Tart, proving to his father that she is not a spy from a rival region. Lugh's meticulousness and attention to detail demonstrate his commitment to ensuring their safety and the success of their mission. Lugh's father believes it is time for his son to face him in combat, a test to determine Lugh's readiness to perform assassinations. Despite Lugh's youth and the experience he brings from his previous life, Cyan proves to be a formidable opponent. The battle showcases Lugh's determination and growth as he faces the challenge head-on and gives his all in the fight. After the intense combat, Lugh joins Cyan in performing assassinations, an opportunity for Lugh to gain practical experience under his father's guidance. During this time, Cyan reveals to Lugh that in order to facilitate their work, Lugh will have to assume a fake identity as a member of the Ballard trading family. This new identity will enable Lugh to navigate the intricacies of their missions effectively. To celebrate Lugh's ascension as the heir to the House of Tuatha Dé, Cyan organizes a grand party. The occasion highlights Lugh's achievements and reinforces his position within the family. However, not everyone is supportive of this decision. Rana, a member of a branch family, challenges Lugh to a duel in disagreement with the decision. Despite Rana's effort, Lugh easily emerges victorious. However, instead of belittling his defeated opponent, Lugh shows his compassion by gifting Rana a special sword, encouraging him to continue his training as a knight. The anime introduces another important character, and it shows a story of a girl named Ma and her companions, striving to make a living in the merchant town of Milchu, falling victim to a bandit group that captures them. To their horror, they are taken to an orphanage that serves as a facade for a prostitution ring. Within the orphanage, the girls, except for Ma, are forced into a life of prostitution, oppressed by the local nobles' cruel control. The trauma they endure is severe, leading one girl named Noin to scar her own face with a sickle, choosing disfigurement over a life of exploitation. 2 years pass, and Ma finds herself next in line to be subjected to the same fate as her friends. However, before this fate can befall her, Lugh, assuming the alias of Ilig Balor, discovers Maha's situation. Determined to intervene, Lugh attempts to buy Maha's freedom from the director of the orphanage. However, he is met with resistance and is informed that he must wait 3 days before making the purchase. In a race against time, Lugh, with Tart's assistance, takes matters into his own hands to save Maha from the clutches of the noble and expose the crimes of the prostitution ring. Utilizing his skills as an assassin and his strategic thinking, Lugh manages to thwart the noble's plans and bring him to justice. As the truth is revealed and the prostitution ring is dismantled, Noin discovers that her scars have miraculously healed, symbolizing the hope and restoration brought about by Lugh's intervention. Maha, grateful for her newfound freedom, finds solace in a new home with Lugh, who embodies compassion and protection. Driven by his desire to increase profits for the Balor family and finance his assassination duty, Lugh devises the idea of opening a cosmetics shop called Orna in Milchu. Recognizing the potential of introducing lotions, moisturizers, and sweets from his previous world, Lugh revolutionizes the market and experiences unprecedented success within a mere 6 months of opening. However, Lugh's accomplishments do not go unnoticed by rival businesses. Spies hired by these competitors attempt to infiltrate Lugh's home and uncover the secrets behind his flourishing enterprise. With the assistance of Tart and Ma, Lugh manages to capture at least one spy. Despite subjecting the spy to torture, Lugh fails to extract any valuable information from him. Undeterred by this setback, Lugh focuses on the growth of his business. As Orna thrives, Lugh temporarily departs from Milchu to visit Daya, seeking to expand his magical knowledge. This journey reflects Lugh's commitment to continuously improving his ability and acquiring the necessary skills to fulfill his mission as an assassin. After entrusting Ma with the responsibility of managing Orna in his absence, Lugh embarks on his journey back home, accompanied by Tart. Along the way, they encounter a pack of wolves, but to Lugh's surprise, Tart effortlessly dispatches them. This incident, coupled with the increasing frequency of monster attacks on human settlements, leads Lugh to suspect that the hero's arrival is imminent. Upon his return, Lugh is summoned to his father Sion's study. There, Sion presents Lugh with a choice: to abandon his life as an assassin and live a peaceful existence as a merchant. Sion, having reached an age where he cannot pursue a different path, wishes for Lugh to have the freedom to choose his own destiny. However, Lugh reveals that he has fallen in love with Daya and recognizes that to marry her and enjoy the privileges of the Alvin Kingdom's aristocracy, he must continue his current lifestyle as an assassin. Acknowledging his son's determination, Sion accepts Lugh's decision and provides him with his first target as a fully trained assassin. This pivotal moment signifies Lugh's commitment to his chosen path, demonstrating his resolve to fulfill his mission and protect the world from the chaos the hero might bring. Lugh learns that Count Vencor, an aristocrat, is involved in selling military secrets to neighboring kingdoms in exchange for Visine, a dangerous drug he distributes throughout the kingdom. Determined to uncover the truth about the Count and whether he truly deserves assassination, Lugh decides to conduct his investigation independently, with the aid of Maha's information network. Accompanied by Tart, Lugh travels to Paisar, the second largest merchant town in the kingdom, where they encounter a criminal group involved in selling Visine. Witnessing the devastating effects of the drug on a poor girl's mother, Lugh's resolve to take down Count Vencor grows stronger. Later, Lugh and Maha visit the Count's mansion under the guise of selling Orna's products. Their business venture proves successful, allowing Lugh to gather valuable information about the Count's activities. As night falls, Lugh stealthily eliminates Count Vencor using his newest weapon, a sniper rifle. However, before delivering the fatal blow, he observes the Count's grieving wife's reaction. Though Lugh doesn't regret his decision to eliminate Count Vencor, this mission holds a significant impact on him. It marks the first assassination he carries out as a free man, rather than as an unfeeling tool. Lugh promises himself that he will never forget this mission, acknowledging the weight of the choices he makes and the consequences they bear. After spending a month on the deserted island honing their assassin skills, Lugh and Tart return to the mainland. Maha provides them with crucial information about a divine treasure known as Gibal, a magical spear of immense power. Lugh has been attempting to acquire this artifact for some time. The spear is currently in the possession of Tuatha Dé, a renowned warrior suspected to be the legendary hero. Meanwhile, Lugh learns that the Vicone region is embroiled in a war. Concerned for Daya's safety, he rushes to her house and offers her an escape plan should the conflict reach her doorstep. However, Daya, bound by her family and responsibilities to her people, refuses to abandon her home. Despite the impending danger, Lugh and Daya decide to cherish their time together and enjoy a date. As Lugh returns home, he remains determined to protect Daya from the war. However, he discovers that Daya has already taken measures to defend her hometown, fortifying it against potential threats. This reveals Daya's strength and resilience as she refuses to be a mere victim of circumstances. In the midst of these events, a wounded soldier approaches the Tuatha Dé family with a shocking request. The soldier asks Lugh's family to assassinate Daya, potentially due to her role in the war or as a result of external influences. This revelation presents Lugh with a moral dilemma, as he must navigate his loyalty to Daya, his duty as an assassin, and his personal feelings. Sion, Lugh's father, discloses that it was Daya's own father who ordered the assassination, hoping to halt the devastating civil war plaguing their land. Recognizing that the Tuatha Dé family has the autonomy to reject missions based on their interest, Lugh realizes that Daya's death would ultimately be in vain and fail to bring an end to the war. With this realization, Lugh formulates a plan to use the mission as an opportunity to save Daya instead. Understanding Lugh's deep affection for Daya, Tart, his loyal companion, assists him in conserving his magical energy as they journey toward the Vicone region. They discover that the Vicone mansion is under siege, but Lugh skillfully navigates through the chaos while minimizing casualties. His determination to protect Daya leads him on a path fraught with danger. Meanwhile, Maha's reliable information network gathers crucial details about the divine treasure that Lugh has been searching for. Recognizing the significance of this information, Maha decides to urgently relay her findings to Lugh, realizing that it may hold the key to their future endeavors. Lugh and Daya's father devise a strategy to stage Daya's death and facilitate her safe passage to the Tuatha Dé region. The plan aims to protect Daya from harm and allow her to seek refuge among their ranks. However, their intentions are thwarted when Tuatha Dé, the wielder of the powerful Gibal spear, unexpectedly intervenes, disrupting their carefully laid out scheme. Knowing that direct confrontation with Tuatha would prove fatal, Lugh swiftly adapts to the situation. With ingenuity and quick thinking, he utilizes a magnetically propelled tungsten projectile, launching it into the atmosphere. The diversion buys Lugh precious time, allowing the projectile to unleash its devastating force upon Tuatha, obliterating him in the process. Having successfully neutralized the immediate threat, the Tuatha Dé family proceeds with their plan to adopt Dia under the guise of being Lugh's younger sister. This final step in their mission ensures Dia's safety and integration into their ranks, effectively securing her future and fulfilling their collective objective. As the dust settles from the dramatic events, a new development arises. News reaches Lugh that the hero, Lord Epona Rhiannon, has arrived in the Alvin Kingdom.